I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever part of the day it is for you. So, upline or online? Are you confused? Are you getting conflicting advice? Are you learning about this whole online world thing and it intrigues you to try, but you've got your upline saying, no, don't get distracted? Okay, am I back? Almost a minute of poor connection. So I'm not sure how much of what I said went live. So I guess I've only just jumped on. So we will start that again. Welcome. So take 2 on the same video. Hopefully I'm back and you can see me and hear me okay. We'll see. Hello, Crystal. And I've got comments today. So I had a network connection error, but I've got comments. So I think I'm back. Hey, Brady, how are you? Good to see you on. I'm back. Good. So what I want to talk about today is, hello, Olive, lovely to see you on. Hey, Mel, didn't get any of the start. That's okay. I was only just sort of introducing the topic anyway. It was right at the beginning that the network sort of went out, so that's okay. I'll sort of explain what I'm talking about. I've had a few people, and this often happens when I do a video challenge. Hello, Michael. Hey, Rodney. Good to see you live. Especially when I do video challenges, people are new to my community, or hey, Sean, new to a video challenge, and I teach them a lot of things. It's like speed learning. I teach them a lot of technical skills and a lot of online skills and give them some strategy around building online as well. And for some people, it confuses them. And I get messages going, I'm confused because what my upline is telling me to do, hey Mel, and what you're telling me to do is different. So I just wanted to chat about that today to clear up for some of you traditional network marketing, modern network marketing, upline's advice, should you listen or shouldn't you, what you should be doing online and what you shouldn't be sort of doing online. Just, obviously that's a big, broad topic, but I just want to cover some things for those of you that are brand new to trying to build your business on social media, what you should be, hey Sally, what you should be, thinking about, having a high level of awareness about, and, knowing how to move forward. So I'm not sitting here trying to bag any upline of any of you if you are in network marketing, MLM, direct sales. I'm not saying don't listen to your upline, but if your upline is not skilled in social media marketing, if that's not their history, if that's not their experience, and they haven't built a large team on social media, then obviously put that in perspective for the advice that they're giving you. So that's a couple of things that we're just sort of going to concentrate on today. If we've not met before and you've not watched me on a live before, my name is Helen Martin. I am your online crew captain, and we have the most awesome online crew community here. So we are home-based business owners, entrepreneurs, network marketers, those in MLM, and we're all learning to leverage social media and use modern online strategies to build our business. That's why we are all here. We don't want to chase anybody to be a customer of ours. We don't want to chase anybody or hassle anybody to join us in our business. So how do we do that efficiently and effectively? We've got this beautiful thing called the online world, but it comes with a lot of overwhelm. I'm sure you'll agree with me there. It comes with a lot of different advice. it comes with a lot of people not knowing what they're doing. So you've really got to be careful to work out what skills you need and who to listen to. Because it's quite common. Hey Patricia, how are you? I wanted to say hi, catch the replay. No worries. Oh, okay, important political things going on in the US. Absolutely, Sally. I understand. It's just really important to you and the future of your business, if you're building it online, as to what you do. So you need to work out what you need to do for you. You need to put into perspective people that are telling you to do things or not do things when they haven't done them themselves. You also need to be aware that the modern way to build your network marketing business is online. Yet, if you're not keeping up to date with what's happening online, you're going to end up doing really spammy things online that are going to turn people off. Okay? I had someone not long ago, a few hours ago. So I've got an ad on social media and I'm just sharing my results, that I've, my team's exploded over the last 5 months, and I'm sharing with people sort of how I've done it and leading them to some training. Hey Sal, how are you? And I had somebody leave a comment on there. So I'm trying to teach people how to build their business online the right way. And somebody leaves a comment saying, oh my gosh, something like awesome special. If you get in before the end of June, you can get $40 off and something or other. You need to PM me now. So this is my post on social media, giving people an opportunity to learn how to build online the right way. And somebody in this industry has used my post with my leverage and my audience and my exposure to leave a post saying, oh my God, this is unbelievable. If you join before 30th of June, my company, this, PM me now. On my post. It's like, come on, guys. And hey, Carol, how are you? So I've politely said, and that's really hard for me because I don't want to come down hard on somebody and say, do you realize that is a really spammy thing to do on social media? So I've just sort of had to say, look, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to help. Do you realize that kind of strategy is just not what any network marketer should be doing on social media? If you want to talk about it, like message me and I'll share my thoughts with you. But what people are teaching on social media, hey Tina, how are you? And uplines, they're just being taught what they think is the right thing to do. Post on social media 3 to 5 times a day, friend request 10 to 20 people a day and message them about your business, and do one, product post a day and about your business a day. And people are being taught this. So then they come across some training like mine and I'm saying, don't do that. You need to brand yourself. It's like, brand myself? Why would I want to brand myself? I just want to sell this stuff and I just want to build my business. Who am I to brand myself? I don't know anything. I'm not professional. I don't have any results. Who's going to listen to me? My upline's telling me to do this. What you're telling me to do is really uncomfortable. So I'll just go and do that. So I just wanted to put it into perspective. Traditional network marketing, if you can do it and you've got an amazing bubbly personality that everybody is drawn to, and you have a huge network of friends and family and acquaintances and people that look up to you, go for it building your... Carol, you caught my attention there. What? That's not appropriate? I'm glad you put just kidding next to it. I know. It's just like, how do they think that is a good strategy to spam their business on my post when I'm actually saying I don't do spammy things? Anyway, so if you've got a really so is this you? If this is you, then traditional network marketing is going to be awesome for you. So you've got an outgoing personality. You're happy to talk to anybody and anybody. You're not intimidated by anybody. You've got you're oozing confidence and personality. You have no inhibitions. You can talk to anybody. You're just the bubbly, happy person that can strike a conversation with anybody. You've got the gift of the gab, and you've got a huge network of people that follow you and that you know, friends, family, acquaintances, whoever they are. If that's you, traditional network marketing is going to be amazing for you. 90% of network marketers in this industry are not that person. So majority of you have probably a fairly small network, or you've got great family and friends, but you don't have an extended network to keep talking to. Most of you will have inhibitions and fears about talking to people about your business. Most of you will have probably confidence and belief issues in either yourself, the company, or talking to people about your business, and so it holds you back. Is that not true? Like for a lot of people in this industry. And yet a lot of those people want to build their business online. So that's cool, but we've got to learn to do it the right way. And you might have uplines who have built their business the traditional way that don't get the online world, or they've not been successful themselves in the online world, that they're the ones teaching you to do X, Y, Z. Please assess that for what it is. Hey Megan, how are you? So if somebody is teaching you social media strategies, but they have not had success on social media themselves, should you be listening to them? So in some regards, yes, if they're learning the right way to do it. But if somebody's been successful in network marketing the traditional way, I've got to tell you, they're not necessarily favorable of building your business online, and they think you're distracted. So when we start talking about branding yourself online and don't do all that stuff on social media, just get back to your top 20 and make sure you're approaching, 5 people a day and sending that. Like there's merit in all of that. I get it. But be careful who you listen to. And if you want to learn how to build on social media, you have to learn about marketing. When we talk about network marketing, everybody networks. We talk about network. We talk about prospecting. We talk about meeting people. We talk about Facebook friend requesting on social media. Hey Mary, how are you? We talk about all this stuff about networking. How often do you talk about marketing, proper marketing on social media? And what's your skill level or your upline skill level around that? Do they have any knowledge and skill level on branding? Do they have any knowledge and skill around Facebook and what's going on in this day and age? Do they have any... Mine wants 50 people a day? Oh my gosh. Who said that? I just caught that. Sally's 50 people a day? Oh my gosh, that will just burn you out, Sally, I can imagine. So we need to learn a little bit about marketing, but you need to learn the right way and have open eyes and ears. And I'm not saying don't listen to your upline. I'm not saying what your upline is telling you to do is necessarily wrong. But if they haven't necessarily had success in building their business on social media, they've built their business the traditional way, they might be negative to all this new stuff like what I teach and other people teach about branding and attraction marketing and social media strategies and those kind of things. So just accept that for what it is. Some uplines are going to think you're distracted by learning about the online world and maybe starting a business page, which is branding you and not the company. And they're like, why are you wasting your time going and doing all of that? All you need to do is talk to 5 people a day, 20 people a day, 30 people a day. Go for the no. Just keep messaging people and go for the no. Post 3 to 5 times a day on Facebook. Make sure at least one of those is a product placement. Look at my thing, those kind of things. Hey, Andrea, how are you? You've got to appreciate nobody likes to be sold to openly when they're scrolling their Facebook feed. I don't open my Facebook and go, what can I buy today? It's a social media platform. It's not meant for, shove all your stuff down my throat so I can buy it. There's places for that. There's business pages for that. Certainly not on personal profiles. And there's a whole lot of stuff you need to be aware of, particularly regarding, hey Melvin, particularly regarding Facebook. Facebook they made all these announcements in March. They're moving personal profiles back into lockdown in time to come. It's not going to be immediate, but it's going, like, the future of Facebook is private. So if you want public content, if you want to get your message out there, if you want to attract people to you, to get even slightly interested in your business or your products or what you're offering, you need to be on a business page. Now, this is where uplines go, oh, don't start a business page. You're just distracting yourself. You're doing a whole lot of stuff you don't need to do. Just go and prospect people and network people. And that's the way we've always done it. But guys, you don't always have to do what you've always done. Because sometimes when you do what you've always done, you get the same results. So are you getting results? If you've done what you've done for so long, and you've done everything your upline has taught you, and you're doing it all the traditional way, and you are not getting the results, is that not a big indication to go, maybe I should look at something different, and that's okay? It is a huge learning curve going onto social media though, guys, is it not? Is there a lot to learn? Yes. Is the platform, all platforms and social media changing all the time? Yes. Can it get overwhelming? Yes. All of the above. But what do you want? Do you want to build your business successfully on social media? If the answer to that is yes, then you have to learn some things. And it may get overwhelming, so you have to make sure, guys, that you don't learn and take no action. The only way you're ever going to get results is learn something and put it into action. Learn something and put it into action. Learn something and put it into action. So I want to have this discussion because and where this comes from is I get messages from people saying, I'm totally overwhelmed. I'm not sure what to do. My upline's telling me to do this. You're kind of telling me to do something opposite of what my upline is doing, and I don't know what to do. Get it. Totally get it, guys. But you've got to be big enough and open-minded enough to go, this is the way of the future. I know this. You know social media is the way of the future, do you not? We are living our lives by these things. Isn't it sad? But it's reality. Go where the people are at. People are on social media, and more people are joining social media every single day. So I don't need to convince you that social media is the way to go. I shouldn't need to convince you that live video is the way to go, because it's the only way that people can get to really know, like, and trust your personality online. Because you don't have the privilege to stand in front of every single person, nor do you want to, and have the same conversation with everyone. You can get leverage from social media. You can get leverage from the internet. I can do one video and reach thousands of people. Awesome. But I can do one video, sell you my stuff, and turn you all off of me. Or I can do one video and lead with value and brand myself and not push my company on you or my network marketing products on you. You will never hear me talk about my network marketing company, because you buy into me before you buy into that. And this is where we need to learn a little bit more about branding. So what I'm trying to explain here is that branding, social media branding yourself and learning about attraction marketing is the modern way to be successful with network marketing online. If you've got the gift of the gab, if you've got a large network, if you've got the most bubbliest personality and you can talk to anybody and everybody and it doesn't matter, build your business the traditional way, because you've got a skill that most people don't have. If you are an introvert and you like to keep to yourself, but you want to utilize social media, then be careful of what you are listening to from your uplines if they've not attracted people to them through social media themselves. Okay, so I'm just saying, I'm not saying don't listen to your upline. I'm saying if your upline has been successful in traditional network marketing, they may not be very favorable of what you're learning. If you're here learning about modern network marketing and branding and all this social media stuff and engagement on social media and Facebook and all the rest of it, they may not get it or understand it and may give you a hard time. So just deal with that the best way you can, because you're looking at modern network marketing. If you're listening to somebody like me, this is modern network marketing. This is the way of the future. Unless you're continually building on your network the traditional way. But we can do a lot of damage on social media, and you can destroy your business before you start if you don't learn how to do it the right way. And I'm coming across more and more and more people who are only just starting their journey in network marketing, and they want to go online immediately. So what it used to be is people have struggled the traditional way, and then they look to build their business online. So they've already got some knowledge and understanding of what the industry is all about, and how to talk to people, and how to approach people, and how to handle people's objections and stuff like that. But more and more, as we go through time, people are joining network marketing and going straight online. Problem with that is people are very, very uneducated about how social media works, and leading with value instead of leading with the sale. Because what most people do is go on social media and you pitch yourself with what you want. I just listened to somebody's video about half an hour ago, and their video was saying, I'm so close to ranking at the end of the month. It's end of month, guys. I really need to rank, so I need you guys to buy. That's like my hands on a chalkboard to me. That's like me. I don't really care about you. I just need you to buy my stuff. How long do you think that's going to last on social media? So it's a bigger picture. You should be looking at your online journey and who can I help today? Who can I give value to today? Not who can I get today to join me as a customer, or who can I get today. If I go live or I do this post, maybe I'll get a new customer. Maybe I'll get somebody into my business. So social media or successful social media is about leading with, empathy and care and, sharing and value for other people, not what you want. Otherwise, you just look like the used car salesman that's standing there waiting to jump on you to get you to buy something, and the person goes, get out of my face. So some of you with your social media activities, that's the impression that you're giving to people on the other side of your social media. So I'm not saying don't listen to your upline, as I said before. I'm saying this is modern social media strategies. We're talking about attraction marketing and leading with value, not leading with your pocket. And that may be different, yes, to what people are teaching you. And that's okay. Hi, Laurie, how are you? Just accept, okay, this is new. This is something a little bit different. This is not traditional network marketing. So what we did then, and if what you do over there works, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Like, do traditional network marketing if it works for you. And even when like coaching, I've given in my coaching community, it's like on social media, unless you've got people reaching out to you and you've got an endless flow of leads from social media, you should still be prospecting on social media and reaching out to people and making new friends and whatever. But learn the marketing side of it. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to be a human being on social media. Because what this person did on my post just before, leaving that message saying, oh my gosh, this is amazing. My company's just got a special. If you join by the end of June, you get $40 off and whatever. All that post is screaming to me is they want your sale. That person doesn't care about me, you, anyone. That's just me. Selfish. Completely selfish. And to leave it on my post, not even their own Facebook profile, my post, which is just using my exposure for that just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. And that's the kind of stuff that we need to clean up in this industry. But that's the kind of social media strategies that a lot of people are using that they're taught to do. Go and find somebody who's got a following and go and leave posts on their, on their videos or their ads or things like that. Like, that's just a really spammy strategy. Do posts pushing your products, going, this is $20 off or things like that. It just screams sale. I don't give a shit about you. I just want your money. That's basically what you're saying. Sorry about the language, but this is twice this week I've done this. I'm getting all passionate and angry again about it. We just got to clean up some of the strategies that network marketers use on social media, because honestly, it's giving us all a bad name that are trying to do it the right way. And does it take a little bit longer to build a brand and build a fan following and lead with value than ask for the sale? Sometimes, but you're going to have a really solid foundation and build a stable business than a sale here that doesn't turn into a repeat sale potentially, and you're just, annoying more people than making more sales, really. Lee, good luck, because it never worked for me. The more human and helpful, the better the outcome for you. Absolutely, Lee. So you've obviously tried some of those strategies before and they didn't work. Hey, Liz, how are you? As a consumer, I'm repelled by sales people that show the least bit of pushiness. So I think I get what you're saying. Yeah, so it's like, and it's just this saying, people love to buy, guys. People love new things. People actually love to buy new things. Like, just think about that for a minute. You've got a special occasion to go to and you go and buy a new outfit. Like, people like to buy those things. Or you ladies out there, you're getting your hair done, or you buy some new makeup, or you like to spend your money on those things because that makes you sort of feel good. So people actually love to buy, but people don't like things being shoved down their throat. So on social media, when you're just doing posts of how wonderful your thing is and there's a special and whatever, there's no human connection. No human connection. So, it's just not, yes, you might get a sale every now and again. I'm not saying for those of you that do that never make sales. There are people that will sell stuff on social media. Yes, it is possible as a longer term strategy to build a really viable, vibrant, stable business. It's not the best strategy for you. And you end up, snaky Brady, you end up annoying more people than you get sales. So think about it. If you do it the right way, you'll end up getting a lot more sales than just the 1 or 2 sales that you did doing, the spammy way. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Whoops. Lee, we feel you. Want to grab them by the scruff of the neck and shake them open and ears. Yeah, and I guess that's just why I get a little bit passionate about it, because it just really frustrates me that people want the answers. And I talked about this earlier in the week, and yet you can't just go on social media with no skills, guys. You can't just spam on social media not learning anything about marketing, attraction marketing, how Facebook works, the algorithm, just, upping your skill a little bit. And your upline may not be the person to teach you that, and that's okay. Your upline can be there to support you and teach you certain skills, but you may have other people that can help you with the social media side of it. And don't get confused by that or feel that that's conflicting. I don't necessarily expect that uplines have all the knowledge on social media and Facebook and the algorithm and all those kind of things, because it's not what they specialize in. Laurie, those little kiosks in the mall that you can walk by without them blocking you, I hate those, and I feel this is the same thing. Oh, I've got to tell you a story. I've got to tell you this little story, guys. So when we were in Vegas, I'll keep it quick. What's the time? I'll keep it quick. So when we're in Vegas, Laurie, this happened to me with those little kiosks. So we're walking through one of the casinos, huge one that had a lot of, it had a lot of shops in it. I can't remember which one it was. Can't remember which one, but a lot of shops. And we were actually doing some shopping. So, the ones that they give you the little skin sample. So we've walked past this kiosk. This guy's beelined for me. So I've got Paul with me. And he gives me this little sample for my skin. And then they do the, come in and whatever. And I'm like, seriously, I don't have time. Oh, come on, you're so beautiful. Like Italian guy. You're so beautiful, and like drew me, and you sit down, I really didn't want to, but they've just got a knack of doing that, don't they, guys? I really didn't want to sit down, and we were sort of in a bit of a hurry as well. But we sat down, and then he was trying to sell me his skincare stuff. And so I entertained it for a little bit, and he was telling me how good the stuff is, and I'm like, no, it's too expensive. And it was really expensive stuff. But I was intrigued, like that's what they're born to do, and he did a good job. And I said, look, it sounds amazing, but it's just too expensive. Oh, but you, and then started to pick on things with my skin and my bags and, you know, my neck and all the rest of it. Oh, thanks a lot. But anyway, he was saying it in a nice way. It's like, and I'm like, no, it's too expensive. So he was weird, and then he got down to wheeling and dealing with me, and I was getting quite a good deal at the end of it. Anyway, and I was about to buy something. So he had the whole package and whatever, and I just thought, I'll just try this little thing. So he actually had me. Then my husband had walked off, and he came back, and he looked at me, and he said, are you actually buying something? And my husband is the most laid back guy, like just beautiful, just so cruisy kind of guy. Like he doesn't normally have a reaction to most things. And he said, are you actually buying it? Is this guy actually swindled you? Like he saw it for what it was. And I said, yeah. And he shook his head, and he got really shitty, which is very unlike my husband. And I'm like, that's a really interesting reaction. But you know what? It took me out of the sale mode because now Paul was pissed off. And I'm like, you know what? This is not worth it. So I said to the guy, are you happy? And there'd been a lot of build up. I'm going, no, I can't afford it. You're just being a salesperson, whatever. So he did work with me with a price for something that I was going to buy. But Paul got really pissed off, rightly or wrongly. He was just, I guess, because the whole, you know, that whole sales thing. So he walked off really pissed off, and that hurt me more. And suddenly I didn't want the product anymore. And I said to the guy, you guys just, you push and you push and you push, and yeah, you're going to get the sale. And like, I just got really shitty with him, and then he got shitty with me. And I cried. He pushed me that far that I cried. And then he went, whoa. And he said, do you want a refund? I said, yes, I do, because that's not worth it. You guys should not push this hard. It is not worth it. And I had tears down my, and then he felt awful. He was like, oh, darling, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. And it's like, well, you guys, you push, all you want is the sale. Like, be a human being. And he gave me the refund, and I walked off, and I'm thinking I'd lost Paul. Like, I'm in the middle of Vegas in the shops, and I've lost Paul. And so I found him, and, you know, he just sort of looked at me, and I said, it's okay, honey. I told him he was being too pushy, and I asked for a refund. And he just sort of went, oh. So it's not that, you know, and if any of you know my husband, like he doesn't care what I do or what I buy. Like, it's not that I'm trying to, it was just that, yeah, I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but just, you know, the whole pushiness of being, you know, it's not warranted. You've got to make the other person feel like they want to buy what you have, not push somebody into something. It's just not the way that, you know, it should be doing. So yeah, Laurie, I digressed because of your comment there, but I just experienced that very thing of somebody being that pushy. They did a good job because I was about to buy something, but yeah, anyway. Megan, I am one of those who is brand new to network marketing, and I'm trying to learn how to lead with value. I've never liked having products pushed on me, so don't want to be the person. So good on you for Megan for having your eyes open and just learning a little bit more about how to do this the right way, because your business is more likely to succeed. What I see with a lot of people new to network marketing, they do really spammy stuff on social media, it doesn't work, and then they leave the industry. So game over, didn't work, don't think it works, blames it on the industry. Network marketing is not for me, whereas it's not network marketing, it's the activity that they've taken that's pissed people off so they didn't get the sales that they wanted. So it's a really unfair way to look at the industry, because it's the lack of skill level of what the person's doing on social media that caused the decline and not the growth of their business. So I hope that makes sense. Good morning, Helena Henry. Can hear, but not video. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on there, Heather. And they will stay longer too if you do it the right way. Yeah. Hey, Karen, how are you? Wasn't the one selling? Yeah, skincare. Yeah. Same thing happened, and I didn't want to sit down. Very expensive, and it's word for word, but I didn't buy. I said thanks and walked off. Yeah. So he got me, and I'm not that gullible. So it was just a whole interesting dynamic that happened. So then we walked off and I bought a $200 pair of sneakers instead. But they don't have them in Australia, so woo, lucky me. 1000% is just horrible. Yeah, oh man, I really hate those guys. I know. You can relate to that story. Wow, thank you for sharing. Interesting experience. Yeah, it was, no, that's okay, Laurie. I mean, it's just really, it was interesting just going from not wanting to sit down to ending up in tears. Like, just crazy stuff. I hope you deleted that comment. What comment was that, Michael? What are you talking about? My hubby is like Paul, very laid back, however he would react. And it was really weird because Paul never reacts like that. So I think he was just pissed off that guy got over me, like had one over me, basically. You've been caught by that. I literally couldn't afford it, so just forced myself to walk away. Yeah, I was only buying one product. Like, he was trying to sell me a whole package of about 5. So I got him down to one that I was willing to try because, he, anyway. I can't see all the comments. Is that the algorithm doing its thing? Well, it's my video. So it shouldn't be, Michael. You should be able to see, like, I can't necessarily see all the comments. That's the algorithm thing I was talking about last week. But you should be, especially because it's live. The comments should cut out. So I'm not sure what's happening your end, Michael. But anyway, I'll leave it there. I need to get on in 20 minutes. Those of you that are in my branding course, we've got our final live Zoom Q&A call in 20 minutes. So that's group 9. I am starting group 10 on July 15th. So anybody that needs help with branding, building a business page, working all this stuff out, I put it cryptically up the top there with spaces in it. So, have a look at that if you need some help with branding. Yeah. So, just, there's a whole lot of other comments there. The spammy comment on my ad, like the spammy comment I was referring to, maybe you missed it earlier, Michael. I actually, instead of hiding it or deleting it, I used it as an opportunity. Okay, I think I'm back. I need to finish this video. So, I addressed that earlier in the video, Michael, so just watch the replay and you'll see what I did with that comment. Okay, so thank you guys for listening. I hope those of you that are new to this industry and new to building on social media get something, out of that. And I'll look forward to seeing you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.